Hello dear friends, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to talk to you about why I do not allow any negative informational flow in my mind and my consciousness, any negative insurgence as they call it, and why also you should do the same. So today it's a wonderful day in Bucharest, sunny, winter, not very cold day, a little bit windy. And I chose the title of this video, Why I Do Not Watch TV, because I want to talk to you about the different informational flows that we choose and we allow to be imprinted in our consciousness, in our mind, and specifically in our subconscious mind. So it is a common knowledge, a common secret today that our mind is a kind of supercomputer, a mechanism that has the capacity to imprint all the different informations that it receives from the surrounding world around us. So basically we receive information, this kind of information, when we watch TV or we watch something, when we talk with our friends or with people and we exchange ideas, feelings and opinions, thoughts, when we are thinking inside of our head and this creates some kind of feelings inside of us, when we go for a walk in the park and we see the surrounding world, all this that is happening generally in our life, it is imprinted in our subconscious mind. And the thing is that, again, I chose this title, Why I Don't Watch TV, because TV in this sense represents this unconscious way of receiving different informational flows inside of us. Because, for example, when the majority of people sit down and watch the news, they are just self-hypnotized from the energy that is coming from this box TV and from this program. And the majority of the times this program is in essence negative. The vibration that it sends to us is negative because specifically the news, in order to attract the attention of people, they have to present not generally the news, but the more intense news. So what is more intense than to collect all the negative things that are happening in the world, because when something terrible is happening, this attracts our attention, of course, and this will sell. Because of this, in this sense, TV represents this kind of unconscious negative input that we receive from the world. And I say unconscious because we are sitting there to hear something new, and unconsciously, without maybe realizing, we are imprinting in our brain negative vibrations. And of course, if you do this one time, maybe it will not hurt you, but if you have a habit to do this all the time, then this actually will hurt you. And during time, it will create inside of you ever-growing frustration and negativity. Another source of informational flow, of course, except TV, newspapers and the like, is our conversations with people. So the way we communicate with people, if it is positive or negative, can also influence the input in your subconscious mind. So it would be amazing if everyone in this world would learn this knowledge of behavioral control, let's say, and the knowledge of how the exchange between people influence our subconscious mind and how to generate positive results from every single communication. There is specific knowledge for this that we are teaching in our school. I would invite you to learn it because this will enhance your life and save your life many times. But most important is to understand this and actually learn to do it. How many times in our life we communicate with people just to live out of this communication frustrated or feeling empty or feeling that we lost our energy. This is like a very common situation for many people. So to become aware how your energy is exchanged and what is happening is a very, very powerful knowledge and skill that you can acquire in your life, because the more energy positive you accumulate, the more positive power you accumulate inside of you, and this will help you in your life in everything that you want to achieve, from spiritual evolution to success in your everyday life to a feeling of well-being. Also, another way that we receive negative or positive input and imprint in our subconscious mind is our own inner dialogue. So you need to learn to observe your thoughts, what kind of thoughts you have, because there are positive and negative thoughts. Positive thoughts are the thoughts that inspire you. Negative thoughts are the thoughts that somehow condemn you or something, or make you frustrated, angry, depressed, and so on. Now you may think that maybe it's very difficult to control one's thoughts, but the thing is that you cannot control your thoughts, we cannot control our thoughts, not because it is difficult by itself, it's because the thoughts that we would try to control, they are mechanical in nature, and they have been imprinted in our brain mechanically. So they just radiate by themselves, they just vibrate from the subconscious mind, and this is why it is difficult to stop them. It is more like the surrounding sound if you live in a city. So you are in the center of the city and there is a lot of noise around you. Can you stop that noise? No, because this noise is mechanical. You are not creating it actually. It is created automatically by the different mechanisms, by cars and so on. The same is our subconscious mind. You cannot stop the negative thoughts or the inner dialogue because it is mechanical. It is like a mechanism. The only thing you can learn to do is to learn to not pay attention to this mechanism first. As exactly it is a sound in the city, you learn to not listen to it, to not pay attention to it, to not react to it. And second, what you can do is you can make an effort consciously to create on your own the thoughts that empower you instead of letting the mechanical thoughts. And this is why in our school we created a newsletter through which we are sending some very positive informational flows and higher vibration to people. So if you want to have a source of positive energy through some spiritual teachings, knowledge, and some energetic vibrations that will enhance your life, you can subscribe to our newsletter. I put the first link in the description of the video, and you can click there and subscribe to our newsletter and receive weekly this very positive vibration. So, as they say, where you put your attention, from where you receive exactly the energy. So you will become exactly similar to where you put your attention. So if you want to empower yourself, you need to choose where you put your attention. If, for example, TV or any other source of information enhances your being in this moment, empowers you, and you need to feel it after or in the moment, then put your attention there, because after that you will feel enhanced, empowered, and not the opposite. You will not feel empty, for example. But if it is the other case, and you put somewhere your attention and then leaves you somehow empty, and this does not help you or direct you to your higher purpose in life, then you need to really think about this and think why you spend your time and your life putting constantly your attention and your energy into the things that will not help you to evolve. And this can be psychologically, spiritually, financially, your relationships, in any way. I choose in my life, for example, to constantly have positive thoughts, to think positively, and not in the sense that, oh, I'm so good, I'm so great, and life is so wonderful and so on. Not this kind of positive thinking that maybe we think and we have heard from others and so on. But what it means positive thinking? It means creative thinking. So I choose to always see situation creatively, always have creative thoughts in my mind in order exactly to create. Because, as we said, where you put your attention, this thing you become. So if you want to become creative, you need to start imprinting in your subconscious mind creative impressions, creative thoughts, creative ideas. And this is why I choose to not watch TV, except from some films sometimes. So start putting your energy in what can you create in your life. Also, when you communicate with some people, when you discuss, when you go for a coffee or something like that, what you can create there through this communication. It is just a waste of time just to drink your coffee and talk about something just so that the time passes, or this communication with somebody, this time that you spend with somebody, it is creative for you. And it can be creative with many, many different ways. So put your mind to think positively in this sense. Put your mind to imprint ideas and thoughts that enhance you. Think all the time, what can help my life? What can enhance my life? How can I become more creative? I think you can do it, and everybody can, and it is actually our birthright and also our obligation. Instead of imprinting in our brain unconsciously from the world around us whatever by chance is imprinted, to choose consciously our impressions, to choose our thoughts, to choose the sources of information, and to choose the results in our life. And this is a way exactly that you can create the results that you want in your life. If you want the positive results, bring empowering informational flow in you. If you want something else, then you can go by chance, as they say, because the majority of people live in this law of chance. The impressions that are coming to them are by chance. Whatever is happening in the moment, they just absorb everything. That is what I wanted to tell you. I'm signing off here to continue my walk in a very beautiful day, in order also to receive positive vibration, to feel empowered, and to continue my work in this world, my life. Do the same. Stop watching TV, or watch only what is helping you to be stronger and healthier. And remember that you are responsible to choose the impressions that you put in your subconscious mind. From this sunny Sunday in Bucharest, I tell you goodbye, and I will see all of you in the next video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive information, and we post videos every week there that help your life. They are amazing, awesome videos, and you don't want to miss them. So I say to you goodbye and talk to you soon.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mom, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret everything. So I let her know, gotta let her